Alrighty, welcome back. This is going to be technically the first, also the traditional moving of cables, because I'm never in the right spot when I start recording. I don't know why. The traditional moving of cables, but also the first video without DX story. So we'll have to see how it goes. Hopefully it looks alright. It'll have to do for now until I figure out what the heck's going on with DX story. Apparently we have no food. That is problematic. So you're going that way, we've got someone in Antioch. Where are all my armies at? You're chilling there. Is he recruiting? No. He's just sat there. In my test, I actually did attack this army. This guy reinforces, as to be expected. But I did win. So it is possible to beat that army. Even though they are a larger army, they do have lesser men in the army. They have a lot of Eastern spearmen and Eastern slingers and stuff like that. So we could attack them and kill them, and then, you know, they would be effectively nothing. What is this? I would need that province. But, yes, this is what we were doing, that's right. We were going over here. I think this was the end of our turn, and then we were going to see what happened. He might move to take Edessa, which would make me very sad. But anyway, this is going to be the recording method used currently for this set, and we'll see how it goes. If it horribly screws everything up, well, then I'm just going to sit here and talk to myself for a few hours. But if it doesn't, no, we do have food. Why are we suffering attrition? I still may issue an edict. Do I want to issue an edict in that province? Do you have an edict? You don't have an edict. Who has an edict? Is it you? Of course you do. What do you have? Tax. What do I want you to have? If I was going to do agriculture, I should do it here. So we'll do... where is it at? Wait, why are you... You have extra wealth and public order. You just have food and public order. Probably some sort of structure they have here, actually. Yes. They have edict buildings, so it's the royal sanctuary that gives it. Which they don't have, but they could have eventually. I could plop one down here. Let's go ahead, because they have a ton of agriculture buildings, and there's going to be more here. We'll go ahead and give them bread and games, and we'll give you tax harvesting for now. I think that will do. I think our plan was to take these two cities and then try and force Seleucid out of peace. I would like to not pay them, because, frankly, I don't want to pay my enemies, because I'm not an idiot most of the time. But, I don't...
You have my attention.
They don't seem to be really...
try to do it well.
Really interested in the whole peace thing. Probably because of this dude back here. As far as I can tell, he owns this entire province, probably this entire province. He owns that chunk of land, and I have no idea what he owns back here. He probably doesn't own Parthia, but he could own huge chunks of land back here, so... The sad part here is Bactria actually likes Seleucids, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. Am I trading with you? No, I can trade with you. Do you want to trade?
I throw open the...
Someone shouted at me for not using unit abilities. I apologize. I keep forgetting units have abilities. Leave me alone. Well, not primarily. Entirely the, what is it, pikeman? I think it's pikeman. Yep, he's going... No, he's not going for Edessa. Curious. Where is he going? Well, I can't just leave Antioch. Not until it gets its garrison back, anyway. Sure. Sign a non-aggression pact with Armenia. I don't think they're much of a threat, but sure, why not? Next they'll be wanting an alliance, so I go to war with Bactria with them. Which, if that was the only war I was in, I wouldn't have too much against that, but... it currently would not be. Why are we suffering attrition? We have food. We must have not had food for a turn or something. What I would like to do is finish this war entirely. Just leave it, you know, a unit in Antioch and a unit over here or something to try and, you know, keep a general front. And then get rid of this dude. Because this dude doesn't much like me. There's another faction that spawns down here that's actually fairly friendly with Egypt. This one's, I think, no, this one's not friendly with anyone, apparently. Interesting. There's also another one that's friendly with Seleucid, but that's kind of irrelevant right now. But I would like to get rid of him, kind of solidify our southern front, apart from water, but, you know, whatever. But that, of course, requires we end this here war with them. What was that green face? Was that Nasamones? Try and trade with them. Yeah, it is. Rome, you like me. Why don't you want to trade?
The Republic, welcome.
What if I pay you to trade?
As a friend of Rome or as an enemy, but do so with honesty.
Oh my lord, Rome, why do you think so highly of yourself? Good God. You don't even have that many trade goods, do you? No, he has way less than I do. I hate Rome. Alright, so what is he doing? Is he attacking this army? Is that what he's doing? What does he have? He's forced march. He can't engage me. He's forced march. He might go for Edessa. His units are a bit lackluster, but then, you know, you look at my army and it's like, oh yeah, that guy. The guy who has no freaking melee units. Where's Thoric's swordsmen? There they are. Let's get some swordsmen. You guys just sit there. That'll give them 11. That's less than them, and they have no... No, they do have cavalry. Not much melee, though. This guy's going to continue sitting Antioch. You are probably going to continue sitting there. Where are my boats? What are my boats up to? You're watching this front for me, which is fine. In fact, just kind of sit here-ish. That'll do. That will do, pig. It's an enemy fleet. Cyrene in danger? Not really. And it's about to upgrade as well, so I'm not too worried about Cyrene. Maybe I should have kept chasing them now that I think about that, but whatever. You! What do you have? Carrion Axeman. Those seem alright, I suppose. How many can you build in a turn? 3? Apparently that's all the money I have, so 3 it is. You run your butt up here. Can you interact with him this turn? What is the greatest chance of stopping him? This. 54% chance to stop. 88% chance to do something. Oh my lord. What is your name? Eurythelian. You're fired. Alright, what do we got going on over here? You have a lot of dudes. None of them are really good. Break your stance. I don't want you screwing us over here.
Advance to battle.
Apologies there, I had to sneeze. That'll probably be edited out, so it doesn't matter. What do we got going on here? We built 1 ladder. So we have 8 ladders for a lot of dudes. You just have spears and pikes. You're not climbing walls first. You have swordsmen. You can climb walls. Thoric's pikemen. You can climb walls. I don't feel too bad about that. Oh yeah, this is the army that has the older stuff that's like crazy experience that I'm working on trading out. Need to work on upgrading that army too, now that I look at that, but whatever. Let's go ahead and just fight it like this. We could continue training more dudes, but it's gonna be... yeah, it's in our favor in terms of total units and unit quality, so... we'll have to do with this. I haven't noticed anything off about the recording, but then I'm not actually paying attention too much to it. Paying more attention to the actual freaking game, as you would expect, I suppose. I did fiddle with some affinities to try and make it a little bit better, because Rome apparently murders a single core. I don't know why. It tends to murder cores, so we'll go ahead and start. It's dry. It's good enough for me. Where are our reinforcements? For some reason, all the way up there. Can we deploy up here? We can. Is this a good side to deploy on? It seems fairly good to me, but we won't get a gate. Do we need a gate? We don't really need a gate, considering it can come down from walls pretty much anywhere. So they're gonna come from right there. I think we're gonna end up hitting this wall. Who's on ladders? All of you drop your ladders. You guys aren't on ladder duty right now. That leaves us 2 empty ladders with all of our good units on the front here. What's up with the weird terrain around here, by the way? Like a weird divot in the ground, I don't know why, but whatever. Do I want to put anyone else up there? I guess we can put some Egyptian pikemen. It's a bit subpar, technically, but hey. Actually, I don't need to put all of them up there. I don't need to put, what did I just do? All the ladders up on the wall, but I have them, so I may as well. We'll just try and overwhelm them rapidly. You help them, because they're a bit weaker. General Bro, probably not going to go up when there's fighting, but that will do. Why you no climb that wall? Why you have to climb the wall over here? Well, we'll send one that way then. Why can't I climb?
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Can't climb that chunk of wall for some reason. Whatever. You guys are gonna be working. There's their reinforcements over yonder. They're gonna immediately go into the walls, so the quicker we can get stuff on the walls, the better. You guys are gonna take your sweet time doing freaking everything, aren't you? Do not run. There's no reason to run. Actually, there's no reason for you even to go up there. Alrighty, here's the other army. Hello, friends. Wait for them to all get into the zone. There we go. I'm gonna temporarily put them on double line just to get them over here in a reasonably, you know, organized fashion. Don't run, please. Thank you. Just in a reasonably organized fashion. It's gonna take these guys quite literally a century to get these ladders up the wall because their pathing is terrible. I don't know why they do it like this, but they push it a little bit, and then they stop and wait, and then they'll push it a little bit, and then they stop and they wait. They don't always do it this poorly. Sometimes they function a little bit better where they're actually moving properly, but whatever. Alright, they're getting pretty close. So you guys are going to go ahead and start moving up there to fire yield and arrows. General Bro's probably going to go up on this side after arrows start flinging. There goes their reinforcements. Their cavalry is going to be basically worthless. Not necessarily completely worthless, but basically worthless. How do I get to the other side? Oh, there's a bridge. There's a tiny bridge there. Okay. So I'll just cut across that bridge, capture those 2 points, go across there. Is that a big point? Is that like a special point? Victory point obelisk. Capture point. Okay, so those are captures. Righty-ho! That frame rate. These guys should be capable of firing up onto the walls. I'm not going to have them shoot fire arrows because it'll upset the people with the ladders. Yep, there they go. They're not going to be able to do much, but it does give us this nice, you know, sweet shower of arrows down from the wall. It'll give us a little bit of cover for our thorax swordsmen, which are getting horribly destroyed. Not much cover, mind you, but some. Alright, you get over here for me. General's still not going to move up because there's a lot of stuff happening here. None of it is necessarily good yet. That unit took a ton of fire on the way up. Mostly I want these arrows to upset these guys, which is doing, you know, it's doing its job. It's upsetting these guys on the wall. Which, reasonably so, because that's a lot of freaking arrows. We need to get some siege equipment in here soon. Like onager siege equipment. I don't know why you stopped, but get up the wall for me. Where are all my swordsmen? There's the other one. Frame rate, chill out. You'll be alright. Did you get off the wall? Yeah, you did. That was to be expected. You can't do anything because you're climbing. I actually need you guys over here. What I would like to do is get my own archers up on this wall. My frame rate is awful right now. If I can get my own, archers up on those walls, I can fire down into them, which obviously would be beneficial. You lot, charge in that general direction for me. You guys have no idea where to go, which is fair enough. Where's my general? Come here. I can fire into the city by just putting dudes close to the wall because they are archers, they can fire over. This is gonna murder my frame rate too because they're gonna have to path into here. You guys get on that for me. I would like to stop getting shot by arrows. I should have captured that, but whatever. Horses! What do I do with my horses? No, I don't know. I frankly don't care either, so whatever. They're horses, they'll figure it out. Are you guys shooting arrows? They are. Good, good, good. I don't think it makes them any more effective. Well, maybe it does actually. I was gonna say it's shooting up onto the wall here. Well, certainly not whoever just shot all of those arrows. It looks like some of them are arcing them in, which is what they're supposed to be doing. I wish that was hotkeyed.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Stand there and just kind of mosh with those guys. Every time I look over there, my frame rate drops to like 15. Look over here, you know, it's all right in this direction. There's nothing over there. Look over here. Dear God, bodies. And sticks. Fear our sticks, which I know how to use now. Oop, frame rate settled down a little bit there. Pikemen are ridiculous, yes. I should have been using this ability before because it makes them even more ridiculous, I'm aware. What are you guys up to? You're fighting very poorly some Eastern Spearmen. What in the heck are you guys shooting at? Oh, them. Okay. Fair enough. These guys should all shatter soon, mostly from arrows coming in. This is using up a ton of our arrows, though. So it looks like the rest of this fight's probably going to be without arrows, which is kind of annoying. Looks like they took all of their dudes. Oh no, those are... Okay, those are all horse skirmishers. The only way I'm going to get my cavalry in, which I suppose I should, is capture that gate. Oh yeah, I forgot. For whatever reason, pikemen can maintain a pike phalanx on the attack. which seems like a thing they shouldn't be able to do, because it's a defensive formation. It slows them down, but they hold formation and they maintain the bonuses as far as I'm aware from being in pike phalanx. These swordsmen cannot maintain shield wall. Even though it says limited speed, they'll break shield wall if you tell them to attack. Which is, admittedly, kind of how it's supposed to be. Actually, no, don't do that. Get down off the walls. You idiots. How have you not killed him? It's Eastern Spearmen. Here, have some pike phalanxes. Hop to it.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Really? Crap. I was hoping they'd have a little bit more ammunition than that, but apparently not. No, not to. Frame rate, please. Don't shoot. Get on the wall.